Hi, this is Judy Warner with Real Time with IPC. Today I'm here with Randy Cherry, the Director of IPC Validation Services, and I'm glad to see you again. Randy, since we were together last year, when Validation Service was just getting kicked off. It was a new baby for you, and now you've got 12 months under your belt, so I'm excited to hear about what's happened in the last year, since last year's IPEX, and see, you know, how many QMLs audits you've done and who you've added. So can you tell us a little bit about, catch us up.
Okay. Well, Judy, thank you very much. I'm glad we're back together again for year
together.
2. And I really welcome this opportunity. IPC Validation Services, as you know, we kicked it off last year at Apex in Las Vegas. And we've had a good year. We've completed 16 QML audits since the last time we talked. 12 of those were based on the soldering standards, J Standard 001 and 610. And I was able to get 3 audits done for the wire and harness cable, the 620 program. And both of those programs are starting to get traction now. We've had a lot of interest here at the show.
Great. So you're talking to many people here at the show that are interested in pursuing either the solderability or the wire and cable, because I know last year you hadn't kicked off the wire harness cable.
That's correct.
Right, so you've really got that underway.
That's correct. By coincidence, last week I was in Las Vegas at the wire harness and cable show, so that was perfect timing there in Las Vegas and here for Apex this week. So my focus has been with the wire and cable manufacturers. Here at Apex, I've been focused on the EMS companies and also OEMs that are doing in-house manufacturing. So that's also a customer base that I can target.
Very good. So, I mean, that's big news just in a year's time, so you've been a busy guy.
Absolutely.
Okay, and so I'm sure you're not a one-man show anymore. Have you added additional auditors to help you take on the caseload that's growing?
Yes, we have. My team has grown. I have added another auditor now to help me with the 001, 610, and 620 audits. I've added an inside sales coordinator, some marketing help, and now we've expanded the program overseas. I have auditors now in China, at IPC China, and at IPC India. We've even completed 2 QML audits for 001, 610 in China. So it's been going very well.
Wow, you've accomplished a lot in a short period of time.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about, obviously this is moving forward rapidly. I imagine by next year when we meet again, you might have a few more gray hairs. Can you tell us about future plans and sort of where you're going to go from here?
All right, well, a couple of programs that I'm working on right now is I'm working on an intellectual property program based around the IPC standard 1071A and a soon-to-be released standard 1072. This is intellectual property, once again, for circuit board fabrication shops and circuit board assembly shops. I'm also working on a QML program for the 6012, once again focused on the printed circuit board fabrication shops, and we plan to roll those out later this year.
I remember when we talked last year, you said you were sort of saving the board houses for last because there's a lot of complexity there. They're more difficult.
Yes.
Do you still feel that way going forward, and do you think that it's something you'll be able to accomplish by year end, or what's your time frame on that?
No, you're correct. The board shop program has a lot more moving pieces, where the 001 610 is more of an audit inspection program. For example, the 6012 program will have an audit, but there's also quite a bit of testing involved. And I'm currently partnering with some other companies on the test solution for that program. And as you know, when you're working with other companies, it takes a little bit longer to get that done. The good news is by starting with these other programs first, we've kind of got the audit hurdle covered now.
Right.
Putting together the checklist and things like that now has become a little more of a, what's the word I'm looking for now? I don't want to say easier, but we've got kind of a template in place now.
Right.
Something that we can build a foundation off of.
Right, very good. So it should be a smoother transition than just starting from scratch,
Correct.
I take it.
Yes, absolutely. And as I said a minute ago, we do plan to roll those programs out later this year. I don't have exact dates yet, though, Judy.
Right. Well, thank you again so much. It was great to catch up with you. I look forward to having a reunion at next year's Apex and see how the 6012 has come along.
Thank you very much, and I really appreciate this.
Thank you. This is Judy Warner, Real Time with IPC with Randy Cherry, Director of IPC Validation Services.